Hey guys, just finally doing an update video. It's been quite some time since I've done an update video on the 3.4 3500 build, so just doing a quick update. That's I got the clutch, flywheel behind there. That's a Grand Am fuel rail. There's my cam, whatever you call it. The big things that have happened that no one really got to see is, unfortunately, we kind of just doing it and not really recording anything. Got my adjustable push rod here, so I can figure out the custom push rod length I'm gonna need in here once I had the lifters in, which of course includes the cam. Needless to say, if anybody's ever done it, 3.4, what do you call it? Camshaft bearings are an absolute PDA, pain in the ass. Needless to say, a small block Chevy cam installation tool works fine. That's not the problem. Problem, of course, is there is not much play at all. Got the new cam here, and there's stock cam is in the box there of because the Firebird's currently running one. This right here is the 3500 lower intake. Let me just quickly take this off here. These are the 3500 heads. We have a copper coated gasket. See, there we go. You can kind of see the copper tinge to it. That's a copper coated head gasket. So that's a head gasket. You probably should be using an MLS gasket, to be quite honest, but I did not end up running an MLS gasket shears because they're so goddamn expensive. It's an ARP stud kit. Anyway, there's the lower 3500 plenum. It's the same plenum off the engine at the junkyard. The only difference is, of course, I've sandblasted it. But it's really a fun looking engine once you have the lower intake on. Something that's different, the stock 3.4 valve cover only covering the valve cover. This, of course, goes right into the oil gallery. So that's completely different. The cover will bridge along the intake manifold and the head, versus the valve cover is like a 350 Chevy before, where it just went around just the head. Kind of an interesting difference. I suppose you probably wouldn't need a PCV valve because it's already balanced now, but yeah, this is an interesting check. Ended up going for, it has small block Chevy connecting rods with Clevite H bearings now. Really old cat there. Anyway, so small block Chevy connecting rods, forged ARP. They have ARP 4140 bolts holding connecting rods. I went with those instead of the stock rods with 3400s. Then it has diamond pistons, maybe custom forged pistons for the block as well. And it's also running Molly rings. Oh, and ARP main stud kit, of course, on the bottom end. And of course the top end as well. The connecting rods are rated 800 some horse. I really doubt this will ever see that. No way, Jose. A block will probably split in half before that happens. Needless to say, I just want to be able to safely make 300 horsepower, which stock rods have been able to do. But it's, nice reassurance knowing you have quality parts. It's good to note that the connecting rods are H-beams, not I-beams. Really was some eye candy. It's too bad I didn't record it. Yeah, other than that, Molly rings, diamond pistons, Small block Chevy Scat connecting rods. Woot Tech sells the modified small block Chevy Scat rods that will fit the 60-degree V6. But yeah, this will be going in my 1969 Opel GT. And an Opel GT fits a Honda Del Sol radiator, which you can get aluminum welded ones, and those are cheap, about like 40-50 bucks. But any hoots, yeah, that is that. Yeah, well, hopefully give you guys another update here when it's either A, in the engine or in the engine bay. That'd be fun. But yeah, it looks like for now, I feel like that's a much better update than we had going on before. Alrighty.